Hello cosmonauts! Today we have the hottest news for you. Mercedes with its new 2.7 million AMG One hypercar. China wants war with Elon Musk. What exactly happened? We'll see you in the next few minutes. Lilium's flying machine that does amazing maneuvers in the air. Ingenuity successfully made its 25th successful flight above the surface of Mars. And Volkswagen that may overtake Tesla in near future. Let's go! Mercedes has announced the final version of the Mercedes AMG One hypercar. Now it's equipped with a hybrid powertrain used in Formula One cars with 1.6-liter turbocharged V6 engine and 4 electric motors. The hypercar's hybrid system prevents excessive gasoline consumption. Acceleration to 100 km per hour according to the official data is achieved in 2.9 seconds and to 200 km per hour in 7 seconds, but the fuel consumption is quite moderate, 8.7 liters per 100 km. AMG One can travel 80 km solely on electricity, and the 800-volt architecture contributes to fast charging. At minimal weight, the 1.6-liter V6 engine is equipped with pneumatic valves instead of traditional mechanic springs, giving it the ability to accelerate up to 11,000 rotations per minute. The interior of cabin includes digital instruments, infotainment, touchscreen, and camera display instead of usual rear-view mirror. However, there are also elements of conventional cars. Air duct deflectors, climate control, speaker control, and power windows. The first buyers should receive their Mercedes AMG One in the second half of this year. A total of 275 units will be produced, and each of them has already been on sale for about $2.7 million. Let's move from the old continent to the two countries that in recent years have not been getting along well, to America and China, where Elon Musk is in the lead role. But before I tell you what's going on here, please subscribe to this channel and like this video. This helps us a lot to grow the channel. China's official publication has criticized SpaceX's deep ties with the United States Army, including commercial contracts with the military and Starlink ability to enhance the combat capabilities of the United States Army. The article said,
"There is a good chance that the hegemonic United States will use Starlink to bring chaos or disaster to the world."
China's experts from the University of Miami predict that Beijing will eventually impose restrictions on Tesla's access to the Chinese market, which Elon Musk estimates could generate 25 to 30% of the company revenue. The richest man on earth has come under scrutiny from Beijing National Security Service and other regulators who are threatening access to the world's largest consumer market. As tensions grow with the United States and local electric car makers make increasingly strong competition for Tesla. One of the founders of the specialized space technology research group Orbital Gateway said that a major concern in China was that SpaceX and Starlink are now considered critical parts of the United States space military-industrial complex, and China fears a scenario in which 1,000 Musk satellites are deployed to monitor China, or what is especially relevant today, to support Taiwan. Starlink has more than 2,000 satellites on low Earth orbit, and Musk plans to put tens of thousands more on the orbit. Musk previously said in the SpaceX, which is valued at $100 billion, will spend up to $30 billion to expand Starlink. Speaking of technology, the future of automobiles depends not less on the ability of vehicles to take off and land vertically, to move horizontally in the air in order to ascend and descend vertically, but also to cover solid distances. Electrical apparatus must generate traction in different directions, upward, downward, or hovering usually uses small tunnels fans, while forward flight ideally requires other engines, most likely in combination with classic rigid wings. Switching between the two modes of flight is a key feature for the vehicle, which the startup Lilium demonstrated with success in a prototype model of Phoenix 2. From the point of view of the physics of the process, the transition from vertical flight to horizontal takes place when the airflow adheres to the upper surface of the wings following its shape. The video clearly shows this moment. According to the company, this is the first case of an electric aircraft transition between the two modes on flight during the maneuver, which includes changes in the configuration of the entire main wing. The aircraft has maintained stability. The serial Lilium jet will reach speeds of up to 300 km per hour and flying distances of up to 300 km. The company plans to launch a fully commercial aero taxi services by 2025. The price of a flight across the city will be around $70. Now let's fly a little in the cosmos. The NASA space agency has published a video made by the Ingenuity drone during its 25th flight over the surface of Mars. The drone covered a record distance during its stay on the red planet. It was filmed at an altitude of about 10 meters. At first, Ingenuity flew over the Martian dunes, and then closer to the middle of the video, the landscape changed to rocky fields. The drone flew a total of 704 meters at 20 km per hour for 161.3 seconds in the air, which was also a new personal record. For the publication, the video was accelerated 5 times. For safety reasons, the camera was turned on a second after takeoff and turned off a second before landing, so that the dust would not harm the navigation system when the drone was about a meter above the surface. The drone also self-identified a suitable landing spot before it landed. Ingenuity is now recovering from a communications failure caused by the Martian dust, but should soon be ready to attempt its next flight. On Earth, at the same time, it looks like the electric car race will soon move to the next level. According to Bloomberg, most traditional brands in the automotive sector have no chance of catching up with Tesla. Most of the companies, including Ford, General Motors and many others that have announced an electric future for their businesses, are still producing a limited set of electric models. The only car brand that stands out on this list is Volkswagen. The German company beat its competitors on several points at once. Firstly, VW is based in Europe and counts on the local consumer. Therefore, it uses almost all favorable incentives for electric cars from the European Union. Secondly, the concern uses not only the main brand, but also its subsidiaries Audi, Porsche and Skoda to promote electrification, which means it covers a long list of potential buyers. And third, VW is actively investing in related technologies, including batteries to optimize production. The last factor is already reflected in Audi's electric cars. Another important role Bloomberg noted is the financing model for the transition to electric vehicles. Most traditional automakers cannot quickly phase out internal combustion engine vehicles and convert their factories to produce electric cars, as sales of gasoline vehicles help corporations finance the transition. Without this, the financial sustainability of many brands will be compromised. But Volkswagen has taken this risk deliberately, implementing a more aggressive strategy of abandoning internal combustion engine vehicles in favor of electric cars. Using these factors, VW will catch up and surpass Tesla in the global market. We're talking not only about the home region, where Volkswagen dominates since last year, but about all markets, including the United States and Asian countries. Tesla company has gained a first-mover advantage and is well entrenched in the market, so in the coming years will also continue to increase the supply of its electric cars, experts believe. As for the other producer of electric cars, the main threat to the Europe and American car industry, according to Bloomberg, is China. The brightest representative among local brands is BYD, which makes affordable models and supplies them with batteries of its own production. The company is number one in China and has been selling electric cars in Europe and Australia since the first half of last year. And that was the information for today. If you like it, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. See you next time. Bye!